What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Lakeisha Pinckney back again with another video. I'm so excited to be talking to y'all about something that's just phenomenal today. Phenomenal. Today, guys, we're gonna talk about how to pay off $3,000 of debt in 1 month. Let's go. Now, the very first thing you need to do is choose your debt-free strategy. There are 2 strategies out there. Dave Ramsey's strategy, the one that I follow, that I use, is the snowball method. And there is the avalanche method. Okay, so there are 2 different methods you can follow. Now, snowball, that's the one I recommend. That's the one I like. It's when you list all your debt from the smallest to the lowest. And you tackle that smallest one first. Once you pay that off, you take all that money that you've been paying on that a month, or a week, or however you did it, and put it on the next debt. Then pay that off. So all that money that you was paying on the second one, you pool all that together, monthly or weekly, however you paid it, put it on the next one. So it just snowballs and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it just, at the end, all you did to be done. Okay, the second one is the avalanche method. And the avalanche method, it pretty much says that you tackle the one that has the highest interest. Okay, and you get that one paid off first, because you know interest is compounding daily, and that's more money you're going to be spending in the long run. So if that one's for you, hey, that one's for you. That's another great one too. The next step, step 2, is for you to calculate how much money you owe. Now, once you've written them all down, now it's time to calculate them. And this part has always been hard for me because it is a little scary, because you really don't want to know the truth. You really don't want to see how much you really owe. But guys, you got to do it. Gotta see how much you owe, because when you see that number, that's gonna motivate you to get this done. Now, the third thing that I suggest is that you divide your debt into, well, you shouldn't have more than 3,000. So just focus on that 3,000, because if you divide that 3,000 into 4 weeks, that's $750 a week that you have to pay off. And I think that's doable. I really think that's doable, because in a previous video, like last year, and I paid off $8,000 in 2 months. So I definitely think it's doable. So you divide that up, that's $750 a week. Now, that first week, what you can do, if you have at least $750 in your savings account, just pull that $750 out and put it on that debt. Or if you get a windfall that week, or any of those weeks, put that money, take that money in. If your parents give you some money, your grandparents give you some money, or you get some money back from whatever, put it on that debt. That's not money to spend. That's money to put on that debt. Now, the fourth thing to do is gonna be hard, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So after I give you this list, you can't take it, let's start the video. Because you're gonna have to really put this in. You're gonna have to stop spending, period. You're gonna have a strict spending freeze. You can't buy nothing. Nothing. So if you're an Amazon person, delete that app. So that will go for me, because I'm definitely an Amazon person. No more spending. That's it. The only thing you can spend money on is groceries, and we're gonna talk about what groceries you're gonna buy, and gas. If you got a baby, if you gotta buy Pampers, maybe you probably don't even need to buy Pampers. Get some cloth diapers, because what you're gonna be doing now is you gotta set up your system where you won't spend any money unless it's things that you got to spend. And in regards to food, you're gonna be in, I think Dave Ramsey calls it rice and beans diet. Rice and beans. That's what you're gonna be eating. One of those steak people, steak potatoes. You let that go for the next month. You eat beans and rice, spaghetti, meals that are cheap. You gotta let it go. And I think you can do it for a month. It's worth it. You like to eat out, cut that out too. Oh, that's done. Cut it out. It won't happen anymore. You're not drinking any sodas, juices. You know your beverage of choice, good old H2O. So for the next month, that's all you drinking, baby. Now, if you have little kids, of course, they got to get that milk. You got to give them the milk. They're going to have milk and water. That's it. You might give them a little bit of juice, but you're not buying that stuff for you. Because I know they got to still grow, and we don't want to neglect their growth for a month. So you do it for your kids, but you better not drink none. So if you like to buy clothes, cut that out. Not buying no clothes. You're not even going to Salvation Army, the Goodwill, any thrift store. You're not buying no clothes. No. Not buying any clothes. no entertainment, no movies, no hanging out, no nights out on the town. Oh, that's over. Scratch that. It's done. None of that. Because you need that money to apply to your debt. Like I said earlier, no takeout. We're not eating out. Because you can spend $50 to $100 a week just eating out, especially if you have a large family. Because I know my sister said it was easy for them to drop $30, $40, $50 at a fast food restaurant with her husband and 3 kids. And that's one visit. What if they go 2-3 times a week? That's $100 to $150 a week that you can apply to your debt. So we're not doing a restaurant. So what I would suggest, if you busy person, do like me, batch make a bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, put them in the freezer. So when you rushing, just pull them things out. They can unthaw in the car and the kids can eat them. Bam. There you go. You're gonna cook everything from scratch. Don't buy any of those Stouffer's meals. Don't buy nothing that's already prepared because that's money and ain't healthy for you anyway. So go buy you some potatoes, big bag of rice, a bunch of canned goods, or you can get, well, I recommend some frozen vegetables. Buy you some chicken legs, and there you go. That's all you need. If you like purchasing magazines and books, cut that out. Go to the library, find some things online, find some free stuff. If you like, I don't know if you are a drinker, you like to partake of the libation, gotta cut that out too, because your beverage of choice is water. Also, I think it's important for you to limit your traveling with your car. If you can carpool, that's great. Tell somebody to come pick you up, and then the next time you pick them up, however you want to do it. And when you do have to go out, try to make all your stops during that time. You don't need to be going out every day. You need to plan when you're going out so that you can conserve your gas, because most people fill up once a week, but now a lot of people not going out because you working from home. Because I may fill up my car every other week, every 3 weeks. So cut it down even more, so you wouldn't even have to fill up probably once a month. DIY everything. Cut your own grass. Stuff needs to get fixed. Get it fixed by yourself. Go to Lowe's, get some stuff, get on YouTube. There's an awesome guy that I follow. Dad, I think his channel's called Dad, How Do I? He'll teach you anything. Check him out. But don't call people to come fix stuff unless it's something major you really can't help but to call somebody. But if it's little minor things, do it yourself or barter with someone. You do this for me and I'll do that for you. Cancel all subscriptions for that month. No Netflix, no Hulu, no Disney Plus. Cause y'all, that stuff adds up. If you have cable, cut that off. That's done. You don't even ever need to have that ever again. If you have Sling, you might want to cut that off. I don't know, but cut it off, at least for that month. You just make sure you have an antenna, watch regular TV for a month. And if it's something earth-shattering, you can pull it up on the internet or somebody will tell you about it. Also, make sure that you readjust your bills. Call your insurance company, call your phone company, and ask them, can you take something off? Can you push this way, put that way, and knock your bill down some? Because like I said in a previous video, I called AT&T, they dropped my bill by a few dollars. I think it was like $5, but that's $5 I can use to pay off my bill. It's not a whole lot, but all those little $5 might add up to a lot. So make sure that you do that. The sixth thing that you need to do is earn more money. Get another side hustle, get 1 or 2. In a video that I just published, I talk about my 5 multiple streams of income. Meal delivery is one thing you can do. Everybody's delivering food now because people are not leaving. So this is a prime time to jump on that bandwagon. Uber Eats, DoorDash. Also grocery delivery with Shipt. You can work with them. Amazon delivery. That's another one that I really want to try. But you can't have your kids with you. So I'm trying to figure that out. The next thing that you can do is that I highly suggest is to sell everything. Sell everything you possibly can. Especially things that you know you're not using. I sold a bunch of stuff in the beginning of my debt-free journey. A ton of stuff. I tried to get down to the bare bones. Sell everything that you possibly can. Check your attic, check your spare bedroom, check all those closets, check your basement if you have one, check your garage, check other people's houses. See if you can go in their house. Hey, you need to get rid of some stuff? If I get rid of it, I won't charge you. Again, I sell it and keep the money for me. So I'm trying to get out of debt. Hey, they might say yes. You just never know. And you can sell these things on Facebook Marketplace. That's my place of choice. I got a video on that too, so please check that out, how I made money on Facebook Marketplace. You have Mercury, that's the new one I haven't tried. You have Let Go, you have Craigslist, you have eBay. You can take side jobs on TaskRabbit. I've been wanting to try that. I really have been. But like I said, you know, I'm kind of stuck like Chuck, because I need a babysitter. So then I have to pay a babysitter, so that defeats the purpose. You have house sitting, pet sitting, let me check my list, dog walking, online surveys and apps, sell your iPhone photos. I never thought about doing that, but I guess that would be good. But I wouldn't sell any with my kids. You know, sell some of you doing some stuff. Maybe some adventures, I don't know. Open an Etsy shop. And this is something that could be long term. I thought about doing that too. Especially if you are creative, that's the way to go. You can also teach online, and that could be kind of a that would definitely be a long-term thing. VIP Kid, and there are a lot of other platforms that you can use to teach online. And another thing that you can do is start a blog, and that would definitely be long-term. I love to write, and I've been kind of thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about doing a course to learn how to blog, because I've heard that that's some good money. Now, the 7th thing that I suggest, and the last thing, is to accelerate your payoff. You can do this by refinancing, because sometimes when the rates go down, you can refinance things, and it takes a bunch of money. Also, look at transferring your credit cards. If you have a credit card that has an APR, find something to transfer it. I never try to keep cards. I don't think I have one now where I'm accruing interest. Because if I don't get it paid off, bam, I transfer it to something else. So those are the 7 things that you can do. And one thing that I think would be really good is for you to chart your progress. Put your little nice chart on the refrigerator. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And write down your strategies every week of what you plan to do to knock that $750 off a week. Because I know when you look at $3,000, oh God, that's a lot. But if you tackle it $750, $750, $750, $750, I know it can be done. And I know this may feel like a lot, but I know you can do it. I believe in you. Write in the comments the things that you are willing to do, the side hustles you're willing to do, the things you're willing to cut off. What are you willing to do to get $3,000 so you can knock off $3,000 of debt in 1 month? Because I know you can do it. I believe in you. I did it, and I know you can. So thank you guys. If you found this information valuable, please share it. Please like. If you're not part of the tribe, please subscribe. I definitely would appreciate your support so that my channel can grow and this information can get out to everybody. Until next time, mwah!